Hi, and welcome to my channel. So I'm doing something kind of different today. I just did a review of these two decks, the Modern Witch Tarot deck and the This Might Hurt Tarot deck. And I noticed that they were very similar, but I also noticed that they had a lot of differences. And then I was watching somebody else's decks that they planned on not purchasing, and I forget which one, but they had one of these and they planned on not purchasing the other one because they thought it was very, very similar. So I thought I would just go through the decks really quickly and kind of do a quick compare and contrast. So again, this is the Modern Witch Tarot deck by Lisa Sturl, and This Might Hurt Tarot deck by Isabella Rotman. And I'm just gonna go through and see what I see that's different and the same. So I thought we would start, and I don't know how this is going to work too well, but I thought we would start with the Fool. And clearly, okay, well, first of all, This Might Hurt, and you'll see that they're matte finished and they have a gold foil. And this is the Modern Witch, and you'll see they have a shiny finish and they don't have edges. And then obviously the backs are different. So I think I'm just going to stack these right here on top. And so you have the Fools, and obviously they're very different. I mean, they're similar as in they have a modern vibe. They're not exactly like the Rider-Waite, but they are very much also based on the Rider-Waite. The coloring is different, and I think both of them are really fun. Then you'll go to the Magician, and of course, again, male and female. So there's a big difference there. And this is an iconic picture from when you're looking at the Modern Witch. This is what you see on their cover of their box. All the symbols are there, and the background coloring, interestingly enough, is the same, but High Priestess. This one's quite similar. The Empress. The Emperor. The Hierophant. I mean, these are so different. This one is much more traditionally based. The figure itself, and obviously this one is not, but you get the meaning from both. The Lovers. This one in the Lovers is much more traditionally based, the Modern Witch, than This Might Hurt. Interestingly enough, the Chariot, they both have a motorcycle, or two. Strength. The Hermit, both feature a woman, Hermit. Wheel of Fortune, so very different. Justice. The Hanged Man, or the Hanged One. Death. I mean, the thing about these cards is I love both these decks very much. Temperance. I mean, how cool are these? These decks both speak to me a lot. The Devil. Even though they have a modern twist, they very much are based on Rider-Waite. The Tower. The Star. The Moon. The Sun. Judgment. So interesting that she decided to have Judgment be this Egyptian figure. And the World. All right. Then I thought I would go through the minors together quickly. So I guess I'm just going to have to do it this way. Ace of Pentacles. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. This is a cool card on both kinds. 7. I really like these ones too. 8. 9. 10. Page. I mean, how similar are these? Oh, here we go. So, knight with a horse, knight with a motorcycle. Queen. Awesome queens, by the way. King. And then we'll go to the swords. And I have these switched, so let me fix that. Aces, Ace of Swords. 2 of Swords. 3 of Swords. 4. I like that she's sleeping with a knife. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. And remember, this one comes with the alternate 10, which is one of my faves. Everything is fine. Page. Again, horse, motorcycle, modern witch. This might hurt. Queen. And king. I love that she has the guy in the wheelchair. All right, we'll go to cups. Ace. 2. 3. 4. Over it. 5. 6. 7. I really love the plants in this one. 8. 9. 10. I think it's interesting that she chose to use birds instead of people. And I really like this one. Has the 2 women and their kids. Page. Knight. Queen. Love her robe. And king. This looks like somebody's grandpa. All right. And here we are in the last suit, the suit of wands. Ace. 2. 3. This one's so evocative of, like, you know, future planning, thinking of a journey. This one too. 4 of wands. 5. This one so much reminds you of what's happening today. 6. 7. 8. 9. I love the pencils. 10. Page. Knight. Queen. And king. So as you can see, while there are similarities, I feel like there's enough differences that you can really differentiate between the 2 decks. And I really like to use them both because I find that they're really fun. And I feel like even if you're a beginner at learning your Rider-Waite tarot symbolisms, a lot of the symbols are in both of these decks, so they're pretty easy to read from. And since they're modern, I feel like that is helpful for those of us who maybe don't get the page and the knight mean so much, and even temperance I have a hard time with, but or Hierophant. This one is a little bit tougher, but you still get what the idea is. Like there's this guy, you know, telling you what you should be doing, basically. So anyway, I hope this was helpful for you. Nice quick review of both these decks. I highly recommend both of these decks. They're not super expensive. They're super fun. And they're two of my favorites. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you like one of these decks more than the other, give me a comment down below. Or if you have any questions about either of them, definitely give me a comment down below. I appreciate you watching. And if you can, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.